Alright, hi everyone, welcome back to Learn with No Do. Today we're going to learn how to solve a system of linear equations using substitution. This is one of the key methods in grade 10 math, and I promise it's easier than it looks once you understand the steps. So let's jump to our example. So the first one is solve and check, and I have y equals 2x plus 1 and y equals minus x plus 4. We have to solve it using the linear system. So as you can see that both equations are already solved for y, so we are good to go. So what I'm gonna do, because it's both the equations are solved for y, we're gonna equal these two parts together to find the x. So what I'm gonna write down, 2x plus 1 equals minus x plus 4. So right now I have to move x to the one side and move the numbers to other side. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep 2x here, but I'm gonna move this minus x to the left. So minus x, when it goes to the left, it becomes positive x. So I'm just gonna write down positive x equals 4 stays the same here. Then again, I'm gonna move on to the right side. So on the left side, it's positive 1. When it goes to the right side, it's gonna be minus 1. So it's gonna be 4 minus 1. So what I'm gonna have, 3x equals 3, and I'm gonna solve for x. So both sides are divided by 3. So it's gonna be x equals 1. So we found x. Now we're gonna have to go find y. So I have to choose one of these two equations to find for y. I'm gonna choose the first equation because it seems easier to plug the number. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write down equation 1, y equals 2x plus 1. I'm just gonna write y. I found x, so instead of x, I'm gonna write down 1 plus 1. So y is gonna be equals 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, so y equals 3. So we found both x and y. So we already solved it. But in order to check them, I'm gonna write down check. So we have to, first I'm gonna start by the first equation. So the first equation was y equals 2x plus 1, and I have y as 3, so instead of y I'm going to write down 3 equals 2, instead of x I'm going to put 1 plus 1. So 3 stays the same, 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, so you see both numbers are equal, so that means our numbers are correct. Then I'm going to substitute in the second equation, which was y equals minus x plus 4. So as y, instead of y, I'm going to write down 3. I'm going to keep the minus here. X is 1 plus 4. 3 stays the same. Minus 1 plus 4 is 3. So you see both numbers are equal and they are correct. So that means the numbers we found are correct. So let's try another question. And this time, both equations are not solved for y. So in this case, we have to rewrite one of the equations to make both equations solve for y. So what I'm going to do, this is the first equation, and this is the second equation. So the first one is already correct, so it's already y equals 3x minus 5, but the second equation we need to rewrite it again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write y, or let's put it this way, I'm going to write positive y. So I'm going to keep the 4 here, but I'm going to move the 2x to the right side. Remember, 2x here is positive 2x. So when it goes to the right side, it becomes negative. So the result would be 4 minus 2x. And this is the rewrite form of equation 2. So let's write down the whole both equations to not get confused. So the first one is y equals 3x minus 5. And the second equation as a rewrite form is y equals 4 minus 2x. So now we're gonna go solve for it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make these two equal to each other in order to solve for x. So I'm gonna write down 3x minus 5 equals 4 minus 2x. 3x stays the same. I'm going to move minus 2x to the left side, so minus becomes positive, so it's going to be positive 2x. 4 stays the same. I'm going to move minus 5 to the right side, so it's going to be positive 5. So it's going to be 3x plus 2x, it's going to be 5x equals 9. Oh, there's a mistake here. Sorry. It's going to be 4 plus 5. Sorry about that. Okay, so in order to find for x, both sides, it's going to be divided by 5. So these two goes. So it's going to be x equals 9 over 5. And this is how we solved the x. We found the x number. Now we're going to find for the y. So I'm going to choose the first equations because it seems easier. So what I'm going to write down, I'm going to write down y, which we're going to solve for it, equals 3 times. Instead of x, I have the x number, so I'm going to write down 9 over 5 minus 5. And I'm going to solve for this one. So remember, here I'm going to do multiplication. So it's like here we have a 1. So it's going to be 3 times 9 and 5 times 1. So it's going to be y equals 27 divided by 5 minus 5. So how can we subtract these two? So it's going to be like this. We're going to find a common denominator. So here it seems like we have 1 here. When it's nothing there, this is divided by 1. Because anything divided by 1 is that number. Like 2 divided by 1 is 2. 5 divided by 1 is 5. 1000 divided by 1 is 1000. So here we have 1. So how can we find the common? It's going to be 5 times 1. So here we're going to have 5 common denominator. So 27 stays the same because this is 5, this is 5. So it seems like 5 times 1 is 5, and then 27 times 1 is 27. So I'm going to write down 27. But here, because we have a hidden 1, so it's going to be 1 times 5. So that means 5 is going to be 5 times 5. So we're going to have minus 25 equals 2 over 5. That means our y equals 2 over 5. We solved for y. We solved the equations. Now we're going to go for check. So for check, I'm just going to write down check. And I'm going to write down the first equation. So I'm going to write down check equation 1. So when we go back, the first equation is 3x minus 5 equals 5. So I'm going to write down y equals 3x minus 5. And in this equation, and in this case, you're just going to put the variables instead of the letters. So for y, we have 2 over 5. Just plug it in. Equals 3. Instead of x, I have 9 over 5. Just plug it in. Equals, minus 5. So you're gonna solve for this one just to make sure the result here, which is 2 over 5, is gonna be equal than this. If they are equal, everything is correct. We did everything correctly. So the numbers you found are correct. So I'm gonna write down 2 over 5 equals. Let's solve this one. So it's going to be 3 times 9, and it's going to be 1 times 5. So it would be 27 divided by 5 minus 5. You're going to find common denominator. So it's going to be 5 here. 27 stays the same. Minus. This is going to be 1 times 5. So this is going to be 5 times 5. It's going to be 25. 27 minus 25 is 2, and 5 is already stays 5. So as you can see, this left side is equal to the right side. So I'm going to write down 22 over 5 equals 2 over 5. So it's correct. This is the result of checking in the equation 1. So we're going to check equation 2. So what we had for equation 2, we had this one. y equals 4 minus 2x. So I'm going to write down y equals 4 minus 2x. Instead of y, I'm going to write down 2 over 5 equals 4 minus 2. And instead of x, we're going to write down 9 over 5. So 2 over 5 stays the same, equals 4 minus 2 times 9 is 18, and here we have a hidden 1, so this is going to be 1 times 5. So it's going to be 4 minus 18 divided by 5. In order to solve it, we're going to have a common denominator there. So this is going to be 5. So this is going to be 1 times 5. So it's going to be 4 times 5 is 20 minus 18. It's going to be 2 divided by 5. So you see the right side and the left side are equal. So it means everything is correct. And that means the numbers we have found are correct. So this is for the second example. I'm going to give you one more example. So the third example would be, let me just write it down for you. So the third example would be this one. 2x plus 2y equals 7. And x plus y equals 6. Solve and check. So what I'm gonna do, as you see here, right now we have to rewrite the both equations because in this scenario both of them are not solved for y and we have to make them solve for y. So I'm gonna rewrite the whole thing. It's gonna be, so rewrite equation 1. It's gonna be 2y equals 7, and I'm gonna move this to the right side, minus 2x. But I don't want the 2 beside of 2y. I don't need to solve for 2y. I want to solve for only y. So the whole thing must be divided by 2. So the result is y equals 7 divided by 2 minus x. This is our equation 1. Then I'm going to rewrite equation 2. So what I have here, I have x plus y equals 6. This is simple. I'm just going to write y here. It's going to be 6. I'm going to move the x to the left side, sorry, right side. So it's going to be 6 minus 6. This is our equation 2. So not to get confused, I'm going to write down both of the equations for you guys to know what I'm trying to solve for. So I have for equation 1, I have y equals 7 divided by 2 minus x. And for equation 2, I have y equals 6 minus x. Simple. Now we're going to go solve for it. So in order to solve for it, I'm going to equal these two to solve the x. I'm going to write down 7 divided by 2 minus x equals 6 minus x. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to move 6 to the left side, so it's going to be 7 divided by 2 minus 6 divided by 1. And it's going to be minus x plus x. We have a common denominator, which is going to be 2, so this 7 stays the same. But this is going to be times 2, so this is also be times 2, so we're going to have 7 minus 12 equals. So minus x plus x is 0x. How can we have 0x? It doesn't make sense. That means this system has no solution because not all the system has solution. You need to remember this system has no solution because we cannot find for 0x. There's no x. How can I find it? 0x. So this scenario, we didn't have any solutions for it. Alright, so these are the three examples that we have worked on with it today. So I hope you liked and enjoyed it. So this is how you solve a system by substitution. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Learn with Now Joe. In the next video, we'll look at solving system using elimination and how to tell when a system has no solution or infinite solutions. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.